for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader for how he plays.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
For the Saints. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
52 blue.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that. But
they'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And going to Woods is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Here we go, set.
Rattler working out of the gun. And that nearly intercepted. You know, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's fourth down. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So here are the Jets now backed up to start their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, what's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Here we go. Go.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Jets in trouble to start play. 6-8 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Here's Fields. Connect, incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Little short pass here to Hill. And to be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Rattler wants to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
52 blue.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
45. Ready.
30-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
That's good for another Saints.
A give to Kamara right. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Red. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Kamara fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all. Down to the 2. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal.
Brings up
Ready.
2nd and goal.
Yellow. 40. Ready.
They'll run it with Kamara. Absolutely nobody through there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Go.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is in for a score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Gain of 31 yards. First down, Jets.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This one deep for Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New Orleans offense set to take over. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team scouting and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Rattler. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Rattler. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have a short field here as they'll take it over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Cut.
On the draw, it's Hall. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught them a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Fields. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Brings up 4th down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, boom.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
Complete to Rashid Shaheed. Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he slides to avoid the hit. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Saints first down.
Back to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Second and 14. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good. For 24 yards. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a player shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Set, go, black, 95. Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. Little short pass here to Hill. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
You got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
10 black, cut,
The
cut.
slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Here's second and 8. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. Pitch, ready.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over.
The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Fields. And this is picked up by the Saints. He may go. And he's into the end zone. Fumble return and a safe touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Saints 21, Jets 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game, with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now Fields. Flush to his right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game, and that continued with that first down run.
Here we go, son. Go.
To throw is Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And check down complete to Hall. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are back within a score. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
And sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Opposite, three.
They run with Neal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
10, 52 boom.
Rattler wants to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson ready to get going again. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. A give running right is Hall. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A bullet throw, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
The Saints take over.
New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. This is Neal. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Third and 4.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Makes it third and 4.
In motion goes the tight end. To the air is Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they run the option here on first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 30.
This is Neal. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 21. Third down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Ready.
They run again with Neal. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
9 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
Here's Rattler. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Black 40.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Neal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the set up 1st and goal.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll try to run with Neal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's gonna take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The kick is
Foot connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Neal. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Blue check.
Again, it's Neal as they stay on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. The Saints on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll be 1st down, Saints.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's Chris Olave. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Calling a gain at 19, and it moves the chains.
Good for us.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. They'll go play action here with Rattler. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 from the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll motion
ready.
the tight end across the formation. Again, they run with Neal. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Fields. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Chandler. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.